Hello, everyone, and welcome to. Wait, this is our fourth match of the second week, of our Rookie Rumble Season 1. We've actually come up with a name for it this time. I don't think I've actually said that before, but yeah, we've the Rookie Rumble is what it's called, and we have the SimCity Sableye versus the Tel Aviv Clawitzers. Both victors of their Week 1 uh, games. And so, yeah, one person's got to have a loss, so we'll see who it is. Tel Aviv definitely had the much stronger victory. So we see immediately a Primarina Charizard. We saw the pledges come out last time, so we'll see what happens here. And Ninetales Raging Bolt hitting the field. So now this Charizard, if it's solar power, it could be doing a lot of damage, but you always gotta be ready for that Thunderclap. That special attack boosted with the Photosynthesis Netanyahu. That might be a one shot on Charizard. He's like somewhat bulky, but that's just so much damage. Like, oh my goodness. And it can also always set up with those calm minds. But yeah, this could also be solar powered Charizard. We'll see if it doesn't get one shot at the end of the turn here. That's also something you gotta be wary of putting up some with Charizard. Might just giving him basically a choice item boost. So yeah, we'll see how they figure this one out. With the sun up, Primarine is definitely a little worse. We know it's helping against Raging Bolt. We see a Fire Pledge, Water Pledge going into Protect, so not going to do much as Thunderbolt will crit kill Primarina. And it is solar power, but losing Primarina means you are not getting is that is that the rainbow they were setting? Well, the rainbow isn't the greatest one, but yeah, you definitely don't get that anymore. And honestly, without the crit, I'm unsure Primarina died. It's a lot of damage. We know that much. And Helping Hand Thunderclap is going to immediately kill Urshifu as Air Slash does very, very little to Raging Bolt. So I'm not looking too great for uh, the SimCity Sableye here. Down 2 against 4, although they do have Gardevoir hitting the field here, who might be able to take care of this Raging Bolt, who is now one shot, 2 members of the team. And, despite being solar powered, perhaps choiced, who knows? Um, yeah, Charizard hasn't done much, and yeah, we'll see that continue as Gardevoir takes about half, finally taking down the Raging Bull. Gonna make sure this game isn't 0-4 as Ogremon Hearthflame hits the field. And at this point, I think the game's over. Gardevoir almost always runs a choice item. Maybe this is like the one not in choice Gardevoir. And it's not gonna be very good against the two fire types on the field. But yeah, it's just gonna go down to a Helping Hand Ivy Cudgel. Now we did see last time the SimCity Sableye, they lost their first game and then managed to bring it back and win their next two. So yeah, I feel like they're gonna really have to get around this Raging Bull just kind of tore through their entire team. I do see a Pachirisu there with that Follow Me Volt Absorb could help with that. Now, if you're the Tel Aviv Clawitzer, maybe you're expecting this, maybe you change it around. I see they have both a Tailwind user and a Trick Room user on their team, so kind of hard to tell exactly what they're going for. I mean, Sun seems at least somewhat obvious with Photosynthesis, the two fire types, Chlorophyll, and the Drought user. Pretty much only Scrafty does not take advantage of the Sun here. And, SimCity definitely try and take advantage of that with the solar powered Charizard, but even then, that did not do a lot of damage. So we see Urshifu and Pachirisu, named Sejun Park after the world champion who won with it. Go out against the two fire types of the team. So Pachirisu not getting a ton of value here. Can still protect Urshifu from any damage it's going to take here, but I feel like this is definitely brought to counter Raging Bolt, and he has not shown up at the beginning here. So we'll see if they can get rid of this ogre pawn, and it's pretty hard to one shot it with the Vladimir Putin here against the IDF. It seems kind of topical right now. um, but yeah, so yeah, we do see a Follow Me coming out. Ivy Cudgel going to with the one shot it in the sun. Heat Wave is going to miss, unfortunately, as Rock Slide does. Oh my goodness, that is a one hit KO on Ninetales and almost killing Ogre as well. Now you have given them a free switch, but you have a free switch of your own as well, so you get this call correct. Could be quite good for you. But ow, that's got to be banded, right? That is a non-stab, uh, spread move. It's like 80 base power or something. It just had to absolutely decimate him. And Talonflame comes out. Not gonna take the Rock Slide too well on that one either, but you do have that flying move you can send into Urshifu with your increased priority. And yeah, Charizard also hitting the field here, taking one is getting advantage of that solar power sun being set up. Uh, those heat waves are definitely gonna hurt, especially on Ogerpon over here. Yeah, I feel like if the SimCity Sableyes can just keep this Urshifu alive, that helping hand previously makes me think they need the helping hand for the kill. It's gonna do a lot to Raging Bolt. We see a swap to Primarina is gonna take, well, actually Tailwind, and Ivy Cudgel gonna do still 50%, and Air Slash is going to KO Ogerpon. So we'll see what the last Pokemon of Tel Aviv is. It is in fact Raging Bolt. Does make sense. It is now in Tailwind, so in prime sweeping position here. I will say, I do wonder why Air Slash is the move being chosen here instead of like a Heat Wave or something, as in the sun, that's almost always going to be stronger, even if it's not very effective. Maybe like the Air Slash would have been done more on Ogerpon of all things, but beyond that, I feel like Heat Wave is just always more damage. And this Premier is going to be in a bit of a rough spot. I feel like either of these Pokemon could kill it right now at half HP, having not do much. No terrors from either team in either match so far. We do see a Protect coming out, and that does make sense as Braveword goes into it. Thunderbolt is going to take out the Charizard before it can move, though. And Urshifu will be the last one to hit the field. So I guess we'll see. Actually, yeah, you don't need Thunderclap. You have Tailwind. See, this is a bit of a rough spot. That Talonflame still at 100% HP, so the Gale Wings is still active. So Gale Wings, Brave Bird onto, yep, Urshifu gonna almost take it out. Raging Bolt did not finish it though, so we'll see. Rock Slide does come out. Unfortunately, we know this thing is probably banded, and Tailwind's up for last turn. Thunderclap can come out anyway, so yep, there's the Thunderbolt to end the match, giving it 2-0 to the Tel Aviv Clawitzers.